Women are the kind of people that people come out of.
So you just think they're meant to have babies? That's
Well,
it. They're just a vessel.
No, it doesn't take any talent to simply reproduce biologically. The wife and mother, who is the chief executive of the home, is entrusted with 3 or 4 or 5 eternal souls.
I'm here as a working journalist, and I'm a mom of 3.
Good for you.
Is that an issue
No.
for you?
No, it's not automatically an issue.
Christ Church senior pastor Doug Wilson is the leader of a Christian nationalist movement that believes in a patriarchal society where men are dominant and women are expected to submit to their husbands. Josh and Amy Prince, along with their 4 kids, moved from Washington State to Moscow, Idaho, where Wilson's movement is based.
Do you see Amy as your equal?
Yes and no. In the sense that we're both saved by grace, we're absolutely on equal footing. But we have very different purposes, God-given.
But do you see yourself as the head of the household, as the man?
He is the head of our household.
He is.
Yes, and I do submit to him.
So like moving here
I was just
was
gonna say that.
ultimately your decision.
Yes.
That's a great
great
example.
example.
Wilson says in his vision of a Christian society, women as individuals shouldn't be able to vote. His fellow pastors Jared Longshore and Toby Sumter agree.
In my ideal society, we would vote as households. And I would ordinarily be the one that would cast the vote, but I would cast the vote having discussed it with my household.
But what if there's your wife doesn't want to vote for the same
Right.
person as you?
Right. Well, then that's a great opportunity for a good discussion.
There are some who have gone so far as to say that they want the 19th Amendment repealed.
I would support that. And I'd support it on the basis that the atomization that comes with our current system is not good for humans.
And Wilson, a veteran himself, is unapologetic about his view that women shouldn't be in certain leadership or combat roles.
Looking at the leadership page for Christ Church,
Right.
it's all men. Do you accept women in leadership roles in the church and in government?
In the church, no.
Why?
Because the Bible says not to.
Well, that's not what happens in the Bible. Women do lead all the time.
Progressive faith leader Reverend Jennifer Butler is concerned about Wilson's growing influence.
He is rapidly gaining in power. He has hundreds of churches established around the country. They actually literally want to take over towns and cities, and they have access to this administration.
Wilson's highest level connection to the administration is Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth.
It's not organizationally tied to us, but it's the kind of thing we love to see.
For his part, Hegseth has publicly praised Wilson.
Now we're standing on the shoulders of a generation later, the Doug Wilsons and the others.
She said, and I quote, "I'm here as a journalist and a mom of 3. Is that an issue with you?" No. Why in the world would he have an issue with it? Like, people oftentimes try to weaponize other people's beliefs or whatever and try to put them in a box. Just because you have a man or plenty of men that believe that they're the providers, they're the protectors of their women, and they have a responsibility. And yes, women do have children, and is that any slight? I don't understand why that's that's a bad thing. A man wants to be the head of the household. He wants to protect his wife and children and look after them. And she asked the question, like, or she tried to make it seem like something was wrong with submitting to your man, submitting to their husband. Like, this is somebody that you've entrusted yourself to. Like, when y'all got married, like, those vows and everything that you taken when your father gave you away to your husband. I mean, like, are we missing something here? Like, again, this is a pastor. This is a religion. Like, this, I don't understand why this is like a big thing. I don't understand why is this on the news as what they're trying to paint the picture is like this is something wrong with this. Like, there's an issue with a man or a pastor thinking like this. I think that they hear people speak and talk like this, and they automatically want to believe, or they want to push this narrative that women are beneath us and we're going to treat them like the worst of the worst. They're our property and things like that. No, No, that's not the case, man. Like, we are talking about something that honestly has been going on for generations and generations, right? Where you got a woman, a man, together. They create a family. You got to have somebody that's leading. Both people can't lead. Like, both people can't lead. Now, just because somebody is leading does not mean that I'm not going to have a conversation with you before I make a decision. All right? Like, we're gonna sit down, we're gonna come together. I mean, that goes for anything. When it comes to any type of team, when it comes to any type of business, anything that you're building something, you're trying to improve and become better, you have to have somebody that is in charge. Does that person consult with their team? Absolutely, 1,000%. I'm not leaving you out. This is not like a dictatorship, like, because at any moment, right, you decide to get married, you can get a divorce. You can separate from that individual. Like, what the heck is going on here? And this is why the vetting process is so freaking important, right? During that vetting process, is this somebody that I can look up to, that I can grow with, that I can learn from, that, you know, I want my children and my children's children to hopefully take after? This is the type of person that I look at as being a leader. Women, are they not looking for men that lead? Those assertive male figures? You not want your children to understand the importance of leadership and know and understand. I don't know what job you're gonna go to out in the world. I don't know what team, what sport you're going to be a part of where you don't have somebody that's in charge. You don't have a leader. You don't have somebody that you have to go to. I'm not saying that those people are not gonna sit down and have conversations with you sometimes before making a decision. But when you sign up for a marriage, when you sign up to be on a team, when you sign up to be a part of a business or whatever the case may be, somebody has to lead, which means the other person or the other people that's involved are going to have to submit to that person. And if this is not something that you can't get with, then just don't sign up for it. Don't get married. Don't get with a guy like that. And it's so crazy to me because when you look at those women that know and understand and they operate under those morals and those values, I don't have an issue with submitting to my husband. I don't have an issue with submitting under his leadership. Those women seem like they are some of the happiest individuals in the freaking world. It's like they don't have a care in the world because they know and they understand that that man has their best interests at heart. And again, we get people that always want to paint this narrative of how it used to be back then, and they zero in and they focus so much on a small percentage, a minority of people, instead of paying attention to the majority. And when I look online, you can even check out TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, or whatever, those reels, those women that are in those marriages where they submit to their husband, listen, they good. Those be some of the happiest women in the world. They stay committed. They stay with their husband. They out here taking trips. And their children are so respectful. They're not out here doing anything crazy. Those people go out to be some of the greatest husbands and wives and just people in general because they've seen what that looked like. What it looks like when a man and a woman works together. When a woman submits to her husband, submits to her man. Everybody benefits from this. But again, we have society, these news outlets and things like that continue to try to paint a narrative. And it's not working. It's not working. People are starting to see past all the smoke and mirrors now. And I am so thankful and so grateful that we have social media now and we can actually see these things for ourselves. But y'all let me know, what do you guys think down in the comments about this, man? No matter how much they try to push this narrative, no matter how much they try to pull the wool over our eyes, we can actually see in everyday life that these people that move like this pastor, his wife, and the other people that's in that congregation, we see those husbands happier, we see those wives happier, and we see those children happier, and also be able to see the example that their parents are setting by building and growing together. But yeah, y'all let me know what do you guys think down in the comments. All right, until the next time, y'all be blessed, y'all be beautiful, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. Crazy.
Blueberry, Burberry, button-up. Tan skin, mixed race, buttercup. Canada weather, got a bundle up. I'm tryna work, she hit my phone, she wanna, whoa.